Hey, Jay Sharma here, welcoming all of you who have joined us from different part of the world to this very important call. So first of all, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone who have taken the precious time out of their schedule. And I can assure you guys, by the end of this call, you will leave with tons of knowledge. You will know about very new untapped traffic sources, Spotify, Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, and 20 such platforms. And apart from it, there is a chance that you will leave with free gifts. Yes, I have free gifts for you guys. 3 of you will win $100 prize just for being on this webinar, just for showing action-oriented approach. Okay, every one of you will get live case study, and almost all of you, actually all of you, can take 10 apps which I have launched in last 2 years completely free, and these apps have done $1.5 million in sales. And if you are really lucky, you will leave with Podcaster and all the upgrades for completely free with reseller license. Okay, so let's get started. We will talk about podcast as an industry. We will talk how it's still untapped, how you can get traffic from that, how you can get complete Podcaster along with all the upgrades as a bundle, how you can get resale rights, and how you can get free gifts. So as you can see the headline on my screen, we will tell you how you can start your own podcast marketing agency. Okay, we will offer you agency rights to Podcaster. You can always win it by the end of this call. So stick till the end of this call because there's a lot you can take home today. Podcast, it's a 6-in-1 podcasting solution that create podcast. It hosts your podcast, so you don't need any domain, no hosting, nothing. Podcaster will do it for you, and it distribute your podcast to 20 really good platform which has over 450 million active listeners who listen to podcast every month. Just imagine, almost $100 billion industry. Podcasting industry is almost $100 billion, and it's still untapped. I'll tell you why it's still untapped and how you can make use of it to get traffic in your business, and how you can help others and get paid at the same time, how you can make $10,000 or more using it. Okay, so you can use Podcaster for yourself, and you can create an account for your client, and you can charge them any amount. Okay, so yeah, like we talked about free gifts, 3 of you will win $100. Every one of you will get case studies, and almost all of you can leave with 10 premium apps which I've launched previously. I will show that list to you as well. So are you guys excited? Please type yes in chat. If you guys are excited, please type yes. Let me get started. Okay, so this call is no just talking, no gloomy promises, no bullshit of that thing. It's a very simple solution. I would want to make it interactive. You please type in chat, you talk to me. Let's make it interactive. Let's make it like 2 normal human being talk. Let's make it like that. So I will tell you the simple solution, because podcasting is very, very untapped industry, and millions of business owners around the world need podcasting solution. They need new traffic sources to grow business, especially after COVID-19. As a human, I feel sad to see around in 2020, even my business and other business, it impacted everyone, right? So every new business is desperate to find new traffic source. Everyone is fighting for YouTube, for SEO, for ads, competing really hard, and they're leaving traffic source of podcast industry, which has 450 million active users. It's such a big industry. I will show you stats shortly. So you can solve their problem and get paid for yourself. Okay, and it's easy. Now, to tell you about Podcaster in very simple points, very, very simple points. Like I told you, it's 6-in-1 podcasting solution. It convert any YouTube video, any normal video, any text, any ebook, article, or content into podcast in less than 5 minutes. Imagine that. And once you have the podcast ready, it can turn that podcast into 100 plus languages in few minutes. So you target people from different geography of the world, you get 10 times more traffic on your podcast. Imagine turning your podcast into 100 plus languages. and then it will publish those podcasts on Spotify. Have you heard about any other software which can give you traffic from Spotify? I don't think so. This is the first software in the world. You can get traffic from Spotify, from Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, Amazon Music, and 20 major platforms. So you will reach 450 million active podcast listener, massive traffic. You will have reach to this massive traffic. So even if, let's say, you put your podcast on Spotify, I'll show you the example how we have done it, in beta testing, and how we got thousands of people listening to very simple podcasts, and you have chance to sell accounts of podcaster to your clients, to people around. So imagine, I'll show you the demo of Podcaster. You will see for yourself how powerful this app is. But just imagine if you sell one account in just $100. Just imagine. And you want to make $100,000 in a year. How many sales you need? You need approximately 1,000 sales. That means less than 100 in a month. And believe me, is possible. It is really possible. I'll show you the demo. So most of you know me. For others, let me brag a little bit about myself. I'm just joking. So my name is Jay Sharma. I'm award-winning online entrepreneur. I have created many apps before, and I talk in world marketing events regarding marketing, regarding psychology, regarding sales. And probably that's the reason why Forbes, IBT, Yahoo Finance, The Statesman, these big magazines cover me, and they take my views and put that across. And I've also consulted in few movies as a marketing consultant. That's why I have a profile on IMDb as well. So I am after each and every new technology, new field which can help my business and my community. When I say my community, I mean people who have business online. And I try to simplify that technology or that source and put it across to people so that they can use it. And that's what I've realized about podcast, that it is the next big traffic source. You don't have to compete for YouTube, for SEO, for ads when you have such a big traffic source. Over 450 million active podcast listener, which account for 20% of your internet users. And you'll be shocked to know that this will be $100 billion industry by 2028. It's already $95 billion industry right now. And 30% people join podcast industry every year since 2020, since lockdown. So imagine, it is a craze which is going on. You think about yourself, because I personally have habit of multitasking. Even if I'm on YouTube, I don't see videos. I just play it in the background. I just listen to it while I'm driving, is in gym, or handling daily routine work. I tend to listen to it more than watching it, and that is a trend which is growing really fast. Podcast industry is growing really fast. It's a really booming business. So just imagine why you want to compete with other people on traditional ways when you can reach millions of listeners by having your podcast on Apple Podcast, on Spotify, on Google Podcast, on Pandora, on Castbox, on these big traffic sources. How about you have your traffic over here? Now you would ask me, if it's that easy, why people are still struggling, or why there is only very, very few handful of people doing podcast and not everyone is doing it. The reason is, creating podcast is not easy. Okay, you need to research a lot of content. You need to record podcast episode daily. You need that consistency. You need to create podcast website. You need to pay monthly bills for hosting, and to publish on these platforms. I'm talking about Spotify, Google Podcasts. It's not that easy. That's why we solved it for millions of entrepreneurs around the world, and we came up with Podcaster, a powerful solution which can create podcast using any text, any video, any article, any ebook within minutes, and turn that into 100 languages podcast in different languages, and you will be tapping 450 million active users, that industry. Okay, and just to rewind what Podcaster does in very simple words before I show you the demo video and the really good deal, how you can win the account and attend my 10 different apps. Podcaster convert any video, text, ebook to any podcast in less than 5 minutes. It turn any podcast in 100 languages in a few minutes. You can also record any podcast from dashboard. You can embed it on your own website or anywhere online. You can publish a podcast on Spotify, Apple, Google, Amazon, Podcaster Index, and 20 major platforms. And you can reach 450 million active podcast listener, a massive traffic. I'm sorry I'm talking about all the points repeatedly because I want you to understand the scope. I want you to understand how big this thing is. And if you look at Podcaster mega feature, like I told you earlier, it turn any video, any text, any article, any ebook. You can also record your podcast from the dashboard, and you can also upload your MP3 files. If you already have your MP3 files, you can turn that into podcasts. If you already have your videos on YouTube, you can turn that into podcasts. If you already have your articles, your website, you can turn that in podcasts and try to get as many listeners and traffic as possible from these popular platforms like Spotify, Amazon, Apple Podcast. And Podcaster has 265 lifelike human sounding voices which convert any text to podcast. Okay, 265. We have Amazon and Google engine right now and integrating more. And the page which you will generate from Podcaster, dedicated page for each and every podcast episode, it is SEO friendly. That means you don't need domain, you don't need any website. If you have it really good, you can put that podcast on that domain. But if you don't have it, no worry, Podcaster will host your podcast. Okay, it's that simple. Now, are you guys ready for the demo? Please type yes if you guys are ready for the demo. Okay, so let's go to Podcaster dashboard and look at this powerful software. If my screen is visible to you, please type yes. Okay, so you can see the name here, Kalichi, my partner in Podcaster. You can watch your workspace. You can turn Podcaster into your local language if English is not your native language. Okay, so you can use Podcaster no matter where you live on the earth. Okay, you will see the help section over here. We have created all of the articles as much as possible inside our support desk, and let's say if you don't find anything, we have chat over here. So we have live chat over here who will help, the person will help you day and night 24/7, and you will see we have made directory of all the possible use cases you can think of. So if you have any issue, you will find the solution inside these articles which we have on support desk. So we have everything covered, and we have live chat. Just imagine that, how big that is. We care for our customers, and that's why we have these solutions. Now, coming to all other features on the left navigation, which you can check over here. Okay, so when we click on create new podcast, you will see that I have option to convert any text into podcast, any article, any ebook, or video. If you click on video, you have to give URL video over here. So that means you can convert your own really good YouTube videos, existing videos, into Podcaster, or you can also find popular videos, and with the permission of video owner, you can turn them into podcast and use that on Spotify, Google, Amazon podcast. Okay, imagine how cool that is. So we have engines from Google and Amazon. So let's say I will give title testing, and I can select voice. I can select, let's say, English US and female. I can also preview the voice. So so I'm not sure if you can hear that voice. So you can preview the voice. You can write this is test. So I'm just doing it for test. Okay, for this you can see the characters over here. If you want to use translation, you can use translation. You can translate this into any other language you want. So you can do the translation of your native language. Let's say if you're writing in French, you can translate that into English on the fly immediately, and you can turn that into podcast. Okay, so I'm gonna just toggle it off right now, and you can also use Amazon if you want. And here you will find again so many voices. Okay, let me just choose this and click convert audio. So when I do that, it will take me to edit audio player option. Okay, so here you will see I can edit the text, I can edit the player. So I'll click on this and I'll try to make it a little green, and I'll leave it. You see the little green here, and the text as well. I would want to make it, I can make it black or little black, and I'll leave it like that. Let's make it white. White was better. Now I can upload the cover image as well. I can show the speed button. I can toggle it here. I can show the download button. I can create new website with this testing, or I can put this new podcast episode into existing site. Let's say I want to put this into sports site, and I say dummy text. I can put this description, so you can put SEO description over here to rank your podcast higher on Spotify and all these platforms. Okay, category, if you have your autoresponder integrated, let's go to integration option. Here we have done integration with Aweber, ActiveCampaign, almost all of the major email autoresponder you can think of. So if you have integration with these apps, you can generate leads via your podcast. I'll show you how. So I'll say name, and then I'll give this, don't use my email ID or send me message. Okay, so I'll create on publish. So it will publish this podcast. You see this podcast is already published. When I click on copy embed, so, or I can go to this podcast page directly. So imagine you created podcast, you don't need any website. You can just use this page and you can share it anywhere. You will have text and anyone can listen to it. Okay, because I just use it for just a couple of words. That's why it's a testing podcast. People will be able to share it, download it, and if people like your podcast, they will be able to subscribe to your podcast. They can put name and email ID, and you will make a list. Imagine how big that is. Now, in this, you can embed this in your mail as well, and you can put this on Spotify, Google, Amazon, Apple Podcasts using RSS feed. Okay, I'll show you how, and you can share it. So that's how you create podcast episode. It's very simple. You can also play it over here in the background. You can check how you can check it, and then you can download and you can delete. You can see the analytics of every podcast. Now coming to podcast websites. In podcast websites, you can add multiple podcasts. I'll show you the sample. Okay, when I click on this, I can click on podcast website. So you will find our latest podcast because I added that in sports website. You will see there's a latest podcast, and below this you will see all other podcasts which were already there inside this website. So imagine you can create website for yourself for, let's say, for sports, for health, for NFT, for crypto, for beauty products, for anything, and you will have this kind of beautiful website with you, which you can share. You don't need domain, you don't need anything. It will be on Podcaster Suite. But let's say if you want it on your own domain, so you have to provide custom domain, and you can integrate that. So this website will showcase on your domain, and you can create podcast website for as many niche and as many business category topic as you want. So imagine how powerful this is. You can also record podcast from inside. I'll say recording. You can see the audio in bar or in waves or in circle. Okay, I'll choose this. I'll say record. So hello, this is Sample Text. I'm recording it, and stop. I'll stop it, and I'll click on save. So it will save it, and then again, I'm not sure if you can listen to it, but we are again back to the edit audio player. Now you can also upload your MP3. If you have MP3, you can also upload it and turn that into very polished professional podcast. We have already covered integrations. If you have apps, you integrate to make leads. Now coming to the major feature. Okay. Now let me tell you why Job Finder is really important. We created Podcaster for people who are newbie. This is a newbie friendly app. Okay, so I had our beta user. They said that, okay, Jay, we can use Podcaster, but how to find clients, how to sell Podcaster account to clients, how to do it. So that's why we created Job Finder. Now see it very carefully, guys. You have podcast, you want to sell account, you want targeted audience, you click podcast here. Okay, you can actually find any kind of job with this. Okay, you see over here, people are asking for help for their podcast. Okay, you click on view job, this one, let's see. Okay, you see a person need help to create podcast for the restaurant industry and the budget is $1,500 to $3,000. Imagine that. Now just imagine if you approach this person and offer that I can give you account in software using which you can create 100, 200, 500 podcasts in restaurant industry, and I can give it to you in just $1,000 one time forever. And this guy has a budget of up to $3,000 for one podcast. Just imagine. Okay, will he not take it from you? Of course. And that is our best way to find targeted audience to whom you can sell podcast account. Okay, let's look at some other podcast edition, upload and promotion. $250 budget. Just imagine that as something which is really easy inside Podcaster. People want to pay $250 for one podcast, so you can help these people. Okay, there's another thing, another gig where person have budget of $750 USD, and you can offer as low as $100. Just imagine, I talked about $100. Even if you give $100 for one account for one time, which is very low, you can charge them monthly, yearly, you can give them for $1,000 as well or more, and I will give you 300 licenses. Imagine you can earn minimum $30,000 even if you give it for $100 one time price. Just imagine that. And the funny thing is, now in Job Finder, it's not just about podcast. You click any keyword and you will find job for that. Okay, people need influencer, people need help with affiliate marketer. So if you're already in business, if you are into affiliate business or any other business, you'll find all the gigs over here, and you can find people, you can target them, you can talk to them and grow your business. This is an app in itself, but I added that in Podcaster because I wanted my people to get successful. Okay, I wanted my people to get traffic to whom they can sell Podcaster, to whom they can sell podcast episodes, to whom they can help in podcast. Imagine that. Now coming to Workspace, if you want to have your podcast in, let's say, health niche, into sports niche, into different topics, you can create different workspaces for that. If you have your virtual assistant, you can create account for them easily. Okay, you can click on add team member and you can put their first name, last name, email ID, password, and you can give them access. Let's say if you just want to give them access to one workspace of, let's say, health, but not for sports or not for crypto, NFT, different niche, you can just give them access to whatever is required. It's that easy. Okay, now coming to the major feature. Okay, what I'm offering you, reseller license. So I am offering you reseller agency license. That means you can sell account of Podcaster to someone. So imagine you find people from Job Finder, people who have budget of $3,000 for one podcast. You talk to them, you convince them by using my sales material, which I will show you now in shortly. And you click add account, you create their account by putting their name, email ID, their active, inactive. Let's say if you are on monthly, you can put them inactive, if they don't cooperate with you. Just joking. You can put the password and you can add user easily. Just imagine how easy this is. In just one click, you can do this activity. Just one click. Imagine how easily you can create account of anyone. You can charge them money. It is just one click thing by clicking on add account. Okay. Now let's get back to presentation, and I want to show you more features and our apps. Now, fun fact, I have this podcast which we created using Podcaster on Spotify. You see, you can find this on Spotify. If I just click on Spotify, you will find this on Spotify. And I'm not sure if you can listen to it. We can play it on Spotify. It looks really good here. And just for demo purpose, just for testing, in January, February, we also uploaded Podcaster demo on Spotify, and it gets easily approved. When you put anything from Podcaster, all these major platforms approve it and take it, and these episodes get viral and you get really good traffic. Just imagine that. Okay, now let's get back to the presentation. So we are back. You saw how powerful Podcaster is. You saw these 2 sample podcasts which we created inside Podcaster, and they are going viral on Spotify. Now, you would want to ask, how good is Podcaster for user? I want to share a couple of stories of my beta user, our elder friends, our beta user who are 60 plus, who are 70, who are not tech savvy. They are able to use Podcaster with ease, and that's why they were gracious enough to share their feedback, their testimonial of how they got successful with Podcaster, how they were able to sell account of Podcaster to other, and able to generate few grants for themselves. And I would want to give credit for Job Finder episode to our beta user who said that, okay, Podcaster is good. How about I find client, Jay? How can I find client? And because of a beta user, I created those features. So kudos to these guys. Now, if you want to know what kind of podcasts work, I want to showcase the sample podcast which we created inside Podcaster. We created for digital marketer, for cryptocurrency, for NFTs, the viral topics right now, the topics which are in news or which are viral nowadays. You create podcasts on that. We created on sports, on real estate, on health, on education, even on Russia versus Ukraine. Your views on that. What do you think about that? That's software development, education. So you create podcasts for viral topics, and then you upload it on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts, on Google Podcasts, on Amazon Music, and 20 platforms. And imagine, even if 1,000 people listen to it, imagine the kind of traffic you will get. So Podcaster will help you create podcasts really fast. It will help you with consistency and give you really good results. And I'm telling you, podcasts give results. That is why people on Fiverr, on Upwork, charge really high to help create podcast. Just for creating intro or outro of any podcast, they charge anywhere between $400, $500, or $1,000 or more. I'm talking about people who deliver quality, of course. They charge upwards of $400 for one podcast, $500. So imagine if tomorrow you have to, even if you don't just think about selling Podcaster account, you just want to create your own gig, you can easily charge $100 to $1,000 for podcast services to help people create podcasts, to help it publish online, to help it research, creating it, everything with the help of Podcaster. That's how easy Podcaster is. And when it comes to comparison, you compare it with the market leaders, you will find Podcaster is easiest of all. It has major feature, more feature than the competitors, and it is the best when it comes to delivering results, because we have tested it for months with people who are not techie. That means, they don't understand technology too much, who are simple people. And when they got successful, we understood that this is a platform which we want to put out in public for everyone, so that millions of business can get help from this. So we want you to grow that community by taking Podcaster marketing agency license and make good returns for yourself as well at the same time by solving the biggest problem. So you saw how you can create account of anyone in podcast in just one click. I showed you. If you want, let me just go back. I will show it to you again. You come to reseller, okay, you click on account, you put the name, last name, email ID, password, and it's really easy to create account of anyone. Okay, so why it is easy to sell Podcaster? Let's come to the basic question. Before I show you the apps which I will give you as a bonus for completely free, the apps which has generated me $1.5 million in last 2 years, before I give you all the package inside Podcaster, and maybe you will win Podcaster today, I would want to tell you how it is really easy to sell Podcaster. See, everyone needs traffic, and podcast is the newest untapped traffic source. After COVID, let's be human, after COVID, everyone had a tough time in 2020, 2021. Okay, and millions of businesses want to focus on marketing again. They don't want to compete for YouTube, for SEO or ads. If you provide them new untapped traffic source like podcast, they will easily want to get podcaster from you. And using Job Finder, you can find people who would want your help. They need solution. You have the solution. You have the app which can provide solution for them. So you can easily charge $100 or more for one account. We have existing podcaster user, who have sold one account for, let's say, $800 and another for $300. And there's someone else who have sold for $1,600 in Brazilian market. So imagine you can earn. Again, it depends on your own negotiation skills. I don't have to tell you that, but it is really easy because millions of business are looking for solution, for traffic solution, for new podcast creation, marketing technology. There's a huge ocean of people. You just have to use a pre-made, proven to convert sales material to make sales. You can accept your payments in your PayPal, in your Stripe, your bank account. We don't need any share from that. 0%, $0. I don't need anything. You just use our sales material, our converting sales material. You make sales, you keep the money, and you log into exclusive partner dashboard like I showed you. Inside reseller, you create account of your client in just one click, and we will take care of everything from there on. That means we will take care of your client. Once you have made sales, if your client need any help, we will talk to your client. We will solve it for them. So you can focus on the marketing part. So just imagine how good this deal is. You're getting software from people who are world class, okay? And all the marketing material in which we have invested really good 6-figure amount, okay? Sales videos, pages, copywriting, it is not cheap. It is really costly nowadays, and we have invested that amount. So you will get this package in Podcaster bundle deal now. Point is, how will you get rewards and free gifts? So it's simple. First 3 buyer of bundle deal today who will take this offer, they will win $100 prize, because I want to see that you have that zeal, you have that motivation to change your business, to get new traffic source, to show me action-oriented approach. All of you will definitely get case studies, and all of you, just for attending this call, okay, earlier it was that every buyer was about to get 10 apps, but just for attending this call, I will give you 10 apps of mine, okay, if you stick till the end. If you stick till the end, even if you don't take it, if you don't take the offer, I will still give you 10 apps completely free, okay? So excited to see this free premium app, which have given me $1.5 million in revenue in last 2 years alone. Here it is, okay? Just see the apps. You app, it has done $100,000 launch for us, year back. It can automate your YouTube marketing. It can give you set auto reply, auto like, auto comment, and tons of feature in YouTube to automate your YouTube marketing, to get you really good organic views and subscriber from YouTube. We have done $100,000 in revenue. We are giving it for completely free with Podcaster today. Second, Facebook Messenger Mix. We have done over $500,000 in revenue by launching it three times in 2019. Okay, it automates your Facebook Messenger marketing, and you will get it completely free with Podcaster. 10x Tools. It's a search engine optimization tool. It will increase your traffic organically on search engines. You will get it completely for free. Freshmail. It's a very innovative software which help you land your mails inside primary and update folder and skip the promotion folder. Try to get you more open rate. Okay, that's what Freshmail does for you. Socially Pro. It schedule and manage your post. It is the easiest way to plan your social media profiles. Okay, Xconvert. It has 14 plus sales booster that can triple sales on your website by having feedback, by having timer, by having pop-up, having different sales boosters. iGram Machine. Okay, it automates your Instagram. To get you really good traffic from Instagram. We have LinkedIn Auto Post Machine. Imagine, automate your LinkedIn to get traffic from LinkedIn for free. Then we have Pinterest Traffic Automator. Again, automating your Pinterest marketing to get you traffic from Pinterest. And at last, we have Simple Audio Video Creator. You have images, you have videos, you have sound, you just put it together, and Auto Video Creator will get you simple video. Just imagine these 10 powerful bonuses completely free with this deal where you will get Podcaster and all the upsells. Now you would want to ask me, what are the upsells in Podcaster? You don't have to buy it. If you take this Podcaster Max, we call it Podcaster Max because this is the ultimate level Podcaster or any offer can go. Trust me, you would not find better bundle deal than Podcaster Max. We call it Podcaster Max, and I'll tell you what you are getting in this deal. And if you can find me, if you can show me better bundle deal than this, I'll give it to you for completely free. Okay. You will get Podcaster inside it. You will get all the upsells, Podcaster Agency Pro. I will show you all these features, just now. Podcaster White Label, Podcaster Resell. That means you will have right to resell 300 accounts of Podcaster. And you will have 10 mega apps, which you just saw. The apps which have given me $1.5 million revenue in last 2 years alone. My own apps which I launch. UApp, 100K launch, YouTube automation. Facebook Messenger Mix, $500,000 launch, Facebook Messenger automation, 10x tool for SEO, Fresh Meals for mailing, Socially Pro for your social profile management, Xconvert to get more sales on your website, Instagram automation app, iGram machine, LinkedIn automation app, LinkedIn auto post machine, Pinterest automation app, Pinterest traffic automator, and a simple video creator, Auto Video Creator. And you have access to podcasts, all the features, plus 300 reselling accounts, right? Imagine how big this offer is. That's why we call it as Podcaster Max. Imagine. Now in Agency Pro, I will show you, in Agency Pro, there is no limit on anything. Everything is unlimited. Unlimited audio recording, unlimited upload, podcast website. You will have job finder. You can find job for podcast, for affiliate marketing, or any kind of job. You can have unlimited workspaces. We'll give you agency website, done for you proposals, done for you contract papers, graphic assets to convert clients. And in Podcaster White Label, now this is a very, very VIP feature, VIP offer for you guys. Because we are giving you Podcaster Max, we will set up one website of yours. That means your own personal website. You tell us which niche or topic you want us to create your website. You say that, okay, let's create my podcast websites on crypto. Okay, you give us your domain and logo. We will create 50 podcasts for you. Imagine, our team will manually create 50 podcasts for you. We will put that on your website, okay, and publish it on Spotify, Google Podcast, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, and 20 other platforms so that you can get traffic. And we will create cover for podcast art as well. Imagine how big this offer is. And this is applicable, this is available only for our buyers who are taking Podcaster Max. So we will connect your domain. That means all the podcasts will be shown on your website and they will be your logo, not ours. So it is a complete whiteable solution. The good part is it is available right now. The bad part is it is available to people who take Podcaster Max. First 25 people only. Okay, after this we will have to close this because this is a really big commitment. Creating 50 podcasts for you, setting up one done for you website for any niche for you or anyone. 50 podcast episode, it is a really, really big thing. And we are giving Podcaster White Label in this Podcaster Max. So you saw Podcaster, you saw Agency Pro with unlimited features, you saw Podcaster White Label. Now you will see what you have in Reseller. Okay, in Reseller we will give you done for you professional agency website, okay, using which you can sell podcaster. You will have stunning Facebook ads graphic, you have telemarketing script, you have logo pack, you have customizable legal contracts, you will have graphic template for agency, you will have Google banners, high converting PowerPoint presentations like this one, where you have all the animations, you have all the clean presentation like this, high converting presentation. Plus we will give you optimized email sequence to boost up your sales and our in-house highly professional sales videos for which we have invested $5,000 to $10,000. You will get all those videos. You can use it to sell account of Podcaster. Now, if you ask me where to find those clients to whom you can sell Podcaster, you go to Job Finder inside. Let me just again go to Job Finder to show you. You go to Job Finder, you click on podcast, and these are the people who need help with the podcast. You click on the job, you contact this guy. This guy has $750 budget. Okay, you go to other gig, and you see this person has $3,000 budget. So you contact these people, and these are your targeted audience to whom you can sell Podcaster account easily, even if it's for $100, $500. So imagine that person has $3,000 budget. You can sell one account of Podcaster and $1,000 to that person, or $2,000, and it will solve all of his problems, his or her problem, forever when it comes to podcasts. Imagine how big this offer is. On top of such a heavyweight offer, I am giving you my premium 10 softwares completely free with Podcaster bundle today. Imagine the apps which has given me $1.5 million revenue in last 2 years. I am giving this for free with Podcaster Max Podcaster bundle today. Bad news is this offer can expire anytime today. The good news is it's still active and you can claim it. So imagine you are getting Podcaster Agency Pro, Podcaster White Label, in which we will set up one of your website in any niche on any topic. You tell us, we will create 50 podcasts for you while you sit back and relax. We will do everything for you, done for you, and you have the opportunity to sell 300 license of Podcaster. Just imagine. So you are getting Podcaster bundle, plus you are getting 10 apps from my side, which has done massive revenue for me. My 10 best apps from last 2 years completely free. Even if I just take the amount, the purchase amount of these apps, you would have to pay few $1,000s, but it is completely free in Podcaster Max. Plus you are getting Job Finder as one of the feature inside Podcaster. Imagine people fail in business, newbie fail in business because they are not able to get traffic. Here you will be able to pinpoint, target, and find exact people who need your help, who need Podcaster software, to whom you can sell easily. Okay, so imagine how big this offer is. The good news is you don't have to pay heavy bill to get Podcaster Max today. You don't have to pay any hefty fees. So how much is this for? I'm going to tell you the amount. It's a very low one-time amount. And on top of that, we have 30 days money back guarantee. And first 3 people who buy Podcaster Max will get $100 from my side. Okay, so we have 10 apps which is waiting for every one of you who have stuck with us till the end. Okay, you will get it for sure. So for how much should I give you this offer? Please type in chat. I want to see if you can guess it right. Okay, Andrew saying please. Okay, let me just reveal it. It is just $297, guys. Only $297 one-time lifetime fees. Imagine. You will be able to create an account of your client in Podcaster in easy way. I'll once again show it to you how. You click on reseller. Okay, you click on add account. You put name, last name, email ID, password. That's it. Ta-da! Your client will use the account, and you can use it for yourself. You can use Podcaster for yourself. You would want to tap 450 million active listeners from podcast industry. You want to have your podcast on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts, on Amazon Podcasts. You would want that traffic for yourself for sure. But at the same time, you can create an account of your client in Podcaster, and they can tap it. They can use it to get traffic, and you can get paid for that. You can get paid monthly, yearly, one-time high fee. And you are getting 10 apps from my side as well. You saw these YouTube automation app, you saw Facebook Messenger automation app, Instagram automation app, LinkedIn automation app, Pinterest automation app, auto video creator, mailing app. you have SEO app, you have Sales Booster app, all these powerful apps which have done millions of dollars for me, 1.5 million in the last 2 years. You can get it with Podcaster bundle today. Just imagine. And on top of that, we will handle support of all of your clients. So you just have to make sales. You go to your dashboard, you create account, you keep the money, you take money in your PayPal, in Stripe, your bank account. It is completely cool with you. We don't want to take even a single dime, even a single penny, $0, nothing from you. You just take it, you focus on marketing, and you make sales. We will take care of your customers. Imagine that. And the good part is we have 30-day money back guarantee. That means if you don't like Podcaster Max, even on 30th day, you come to me, you say, Jay, I don't like it. Can you please refund? I will refund because I care for my customers. I care for my customers because I have a reputation. I've made my name. I'll show you my profile. If you come to Facebook and you check my name here, you will see my profile. I am verified from Facebook. If you see, I'm verified from Facebook. If you come to my website and you go to the media page, you will find all of my coverage. I'm featured on Forbes in India, on Hindustan Times as well, International Business Times, American Reporter, Statesman, Disrupt, IMDb as well. So I have a reputation because I help people. I love to create live testimony, and that's why we have successful results. That's why we are able to stand in this industry for so long. Now, I'll show you testimonials from our user. You saw how you can have your podcast on these platforms. Now you see our elder friends who have used Podcaster. You'll see a lot of testimonials on written testimonials, but the video testimonial from our friends you will see. So all of our friends who are not tech savvy, they're able to use Podcaster easily, and this is just a normal offer. Please don't go to this page, just watch it, because I'm giving you much better deal on Podcaster Max. Okay, so we have 30 days money back guarantee, and are you guys ready to win the gifts along with Podcaster? So first the first three people who will take Podcaster Max will win $100 from my side, just for showing action-oriented approach, just for showing that motivation that you want to change your business. You want to have new untapped traffic source of 450 million active listeners. You want to tap the traffic in your business. You want to create live testimony. So I can proudly say that these people are from my community. They use Podcaster and they've got really good results. I create ripple effect, and it help Podcaster software. It help us. And every one of you will get live case studies, and every buyer will get 10 premium apps. Every attendee will get 10 premium apps. Sorry, I just committed in front of the call, in the start of the call, and I will keep it. So all of you, I'll share the URL now. Are you guys ready for the URL? I would want to see who would win the $100 prize. Are you guys ready for the URL? Here it is. You go to podcaster.io/L/best deal. Okay, please go to this URL immediately, and you go to the down of the page, you check out, and I would love to see you win $100. So imagine you are getting account in Podcaster for yourself. You can use it to create podcast, and you can sell account of Podcaster to your clients. You can charge them any amount you want, $100, $500, $1,000, $2,000. And it is really easy to find those clients using Job Finder inside Podcaster. We have taken care of that for you as well. Okay. And I'm giving you 10 apps, 10 of my best app of last 2 years as bonus. Okay. And apart from it, I'm giving you 300 account license. So imagine, even if you sell one account for $100, you have 300 account. You multiply that is $30,000. Guys, imagine $30,000 by investing just $297. This is 100 times more than what you will invest over here. Now, if you just keep math, okay, please go to this link. I can see a lot of you have chat. A lot of you are asking questions. I will answer all these questions right now. Don't worry about that. Okay, Andrew saying thank you. I'm in. Marisa saying in. Teresa saying in. Oh my God. Okay, so there's a lot of you who have already bought it. Really glad, really happy for you guys. For others, who are still waiting, please go to podcaster.io/L/best deal to get this offer, because this is time sensitive offer. I can't give Podcaster Max after today and tomorrow, because it is a time sensitive deal. We can't set up white label website for many people. We can do it only for VIP, only for people who are really motivated, who are on this call. Okay, so you have all of these options. You are getting Podcaster, you're getting Agency Pro Unlimited features, you're getting Podcaster White Label, in which we create your website and we manually create 50 podcasts in any topic you want us to create. Our team will do it for you. Okay, and we will put you on your domain and your logo while you sit back and relax. And we are giving you power to sell 300 accounts. Imagine, and I'm giving you 10 apps. I'm giving you 10 apps from my side. You see this app: YouTube automation app, Facebook Messenger marketing app, 10x tools for SEO, Freshmail to inbox your mails, Socially Pro to automate and schedule your social profile, Xconvert sales booster tool, iGram machine, your Instagram automation machine, LinkedIn auto post machine, your LinkedIn auto post machine, your Pinterest traffic automator, audio video creator, simple audio video creator. You're getting so much inside this deal. Okay, and plus you have 30 days full refund guarantee. Just imagine that. Go to this link, podcaster.io/L/best deal, and take Podcaster Max now, because you may not see this offer tomorrow. Okay, now I got a message from Vanessa saying that this is one of the best bundle deal I've seen. Yes, it is, Vanessa, and think it from multiple ways. Okay, let's talk about it from multiple ways. Podcaster gives you client in front of you, right on plate of you. You can use Job Finder. You can find people who need help with podcast. You can sell Podcaster account to these guys. You can see what is their budget. If their budget is $3,000, you can sell them in $1,000, $2,000, maybe $500 per month. You see someone having budget of $500. Okay, let me just show it to you again. If someone has budget of let's say $500, okay, we type podcast again. You will see all the podcast job related here. Okay, you see setup. This person has budget of $1,500. Okay, podcast editor. You can easily create £100. Okay, someone has $750. Person who need help with podcast. Okay, assistance $750. Okay, then you need podcast expert $3,000. So someone who have budget of $750, you can sell them account in $100, $200. Someone who has budget higher, you can sell them account in $1,000, $1,500. Imagine, imagine what all you can do with this. And even if you think this is an investment, because I see Mac saying that this is one of the best investment I have. Okay, so let's compare, even if from that point of view, how much you can make by investing $297 in next 6 months. Simple question. If you invest, let's say $300 or $297, what do you think you will get profit in next 6 months or 1 year? If you put this amount in crypto, if you're really lucky, okay, if you're not lucky, it will become zero or few dollars. But if you're really lucky, you can double it, not more than that, trust me. Okay, maybe 3 times, $900. Okay, you can't put this amount in real estate or anywhere. You can put this in share market. You can buy shares of Apple, Tesla, Amazon, but you will hardly see any growth. You will see 5%, 6%. Okay, and you compare this with any investment opportunity you have right now, and you will see Podcaster is giving you highest income return even in the very pessimistic scenario. Even if you sell one account for $100, you have 300 accounts. Just imagine that. And you have very professional sales pages. You see, I just showed you really professional sales page here. You see this page is really professional. You will get page like this. Imagine this high quality page. You will get you will have our demo video, you will have our really professional sales video. If you see this sales video, and you will have all the marketing material you need to create sales, and we will take care of your clients. Just imagine that. If you have any question, you can please write it to us on podcaster.io/support. You can go to podcaster.io/L/best deal to take Podcaster offer right now. Now I'm gonna look at the questions now and answer those. If you have any doubt, please type. Plus I'm gonna look at the winners. Okay, I'm gonna look at the winners now. So let me see who has won the prizes. Give me a second. Okay, so I have confirmation from team. The first buyer is Kale. Congrats, Mike. Second is Mayumi Hirata. And third is Charles Sigur. Congratulations, winners. You guys have $100 from my side. We have your email ID, so don't worry, we will contact you, or you can contact our support via chat, and the prize money is waiting for you. And now I have a couple of questions, so let me just deep dive into these questions. So Jennifer is saying, can you please sum up everything once again on the dashboard? Okay, Jennifer, let me show you the dashboard once again. Okay, so here's the Podcaster dashboard. Let's just go back to dashboard. You will see you can turn Podcaster into your own native language. If you're not an English speaker, you will see all episodes. You can get help by going to help section. You will find topics. You will find all the articles, anything and everything you can think of related to podcast. We have covered that use case. Let's just say how to list your podcast on Spotify. You see, we have created this training step by step so that even our 10-year-old can follow this and put podcast on Spotify easily. You see, we have done the marks arrow so that people who are non-techie, the very simple people, can follow this instruction and put their podcast on Spotify. Imagine, we have done so much of work in this app. Now you can create your podcast episode easily. You can see the stats. You can download, delete, or you can change the name. You can also embed your podcast on your email. You can send it to your email subscriber. You can copy embed. You can view the podcast page especially. Okay, you can generate leads from there. You can put your podcast episodes into websites. Okay, so if you have website, you click on that website, you check your website, you can share that with your own audience. You can have your own podcast website in any niche, any topic. You don't even need website or domain. You can have it all hosted on Podcaster. You have audio recorder, audio uploader, integration, job finder, one of the major feature. If you're newbie, if you don't have traffic, you need clients, job finder will give you clients. Okay, you want jobs in graphic. If you have something, you click on graphic and you will find all the jobs in graphic. That means people want help regarding graphic. So if you are a good artist, you can help these guys, based on their budget. Someone need graphic designer, let's see, $750 budget. Okay, just example, you just type podcast here. Okay, and you see all the podcast related jobs here, and you can sell Podcaster account to these people. And it's really easy to sell account. You click on add account, you put name, email ID, password. If it's on monthly, you can inactivate whenever they don't pay you. Just joking. You can go to workspace. You can have different workspace for different topics. You can add your team member easily in just one click. You can give them access to required workspace. It's so easy. Okay, to use Podcaster. It's such a powerful yet very easy tool. Okay, now go back to what deal you are getting. let me just go back to few slides. So I'll show you the whole offer. Okay, once again. Olin saying, I'm already in, thank you. Mr. saying already in, Kevin saying in, David saying in, Jared saying in. Thank you guys, thank you. So let me just repeat it for everyone who's on the fence. Okay, you are getting this offer from someone who is in this industry, who's known for quality, who is known, whose views are recorded on big magazines, because I help people. Okay, podcast is really big industry, 450 million active listeners, and still people don't target it because it was not easy to create podcast. Yet you can get millions of listeners via these big platforms: Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, 20 such platforms. Imagine, it was not easy before. That's why we created Podcaster. And Podcaster, anyone can easily turn their existing YouTube videos, text, ebook, article, website in podcast. And not just in English, in 100 plus languages. Really easy. One can record it, one can publish it and reach millions of active listeners, untapped new traffic source. Just imagine that. And you saw how easily we created podcasts and put it on Spotify. You saw that, right? And people, our beta user were people who are really, really simple, who don't understand tech. So they have helped us create this tool. That means this is newbie friendly. Anyone can use it. And you can use it to cover new topics. And that's how you get really good views. And you see people on Fiverr have gig of $400, $500, quality gig to help in podcasts. So imagine this is a big industry, upcoming grooming industry. And we offer you advanced podcast marketing agency right by taking Podcaster Max. Okay, you saw how easy it was to create account, and everyone needs traffic. You can use our sales material, really good polished sales material, telemarketing script, our PowerPoint presentation, video scripts. You can accept payment in your bank account, your PayPal, Stripe. We want nothing, $0, nothing. Everything belongs to you. You just log into your dashboard, create account, and we will take care of your client. Okay, and I'm giving you 10 of my apps. The apps which have given me $1.5 million in revenue, which I have launched on JVZoo, on WordPress, these platforms. You app, $100 launch, YouTube automation app you are getting for free. Messenger Mix, $500,000 launch for free. 10x tool, SEO app, Fresh Mails, mailing app, Socially Pro to schedule your social media profile, Xconvert, Sales Booster tool. We have Instagram automation app, we have LinkedIn automation app, we have Pinterest automation app to get you free traffic from these platforms. And then we have Simple Auto Video Creator. Imagine such a massive bonus package along with Podcaster Bundle, in which you have Podcaster Agency, White Label, in which you have no limits, unlimited features. And in White Label, we will set up one of your website from end to end. You don't even have to touch that website. You can sit back, relax. Our team will take your domain, your logo, and we will create 50 podcasts for you. Imagine 50 podcasts for you on your website, on any niche you say. And this offer is valid only for people who will take Podcaster Max, because you are VIP. This is not valid for anyone else, okay? And we'll put on your domain with your logo. And you have the main offer. The main offer is Podcaster Reseller Agency. You can sell 300 accounts of Podcaster to people. You will have done for you professional website. I showed you how that website will look. You just saw that. It will look really professional website like this. Okay. You will have Facebook ad graphic, telemarketing script, logo pack, customizable legal contract. You can get it signed with your clients on DocuSign, online, anywhere. You will have optimized 30 email swipes to convert clients. You will have Google business banner, sales presentation like this with all the animations, all the really sleek, professional looking graphics, and our in-house professional sales video. Imagine so much in this bundle. And you, of course, have Job Finder to find clients to whom you can sell Podcaster account. And we're charging you just $297 for this. And at the same time, we will handle support for all of your clients who will take Podcaster, who will use Podcaster to create their own podcast or to put their gigs on Fiverr or anywhere, whatever they do with Podcaster. we will handle that support. You can focus on marketing and we will handle it. And just in case if you don't like it, Podcaster team will refund your money because we have 30 days money back guarantee. And if you need helping hand, if you want me to help you, you can message our team, you can come to our support, you can, we have live chat box over here, you can come inside chat box, you can type here, okay, and you can let us know what and how we can help you. Our team will talk to you immediately and help your issue, and we will give you a helping hand. Don't worry about that. If you are very simple person, we will give you a helping hand. We will help you set up your website. In fact, we can help you land your first client. We can help you how to run Job Finder, how you can get your first client, okay, and make sales of Podcaster account. From end to end, we can help you do that, at least for once, so that you get trained, you get live testimony, and we would be happy for you. Okay, so this is the offer, and I'm actually about to close now. Here's the link, podcaster.io/L/best deal. Okay, it's podcaster.io/L for London/best deal. You go here, you check out the offer, you take this because this is gonna close tomorrow for sure. And you can connect with us on podcaster.io/support. If you have any doubt, you can come to our website, you can talk to us on live chat, and we will gladly help you in everything. If you want your first campaign to set up, our team will help you. If you want to land your first client using Job Finder, our team will help you. And all of you guys will get 10 apps as I promised via mail. I have your mail ID, so don't worry about that. Shortly after this call, I'm gonna mail to each one of you with the 10 apps link. So you are getting it for free just for attending this call. And if you take podcaster.io/L/best deal, I have more bonuses for you. I have really good offer for you. Okay, you're getting Podcaster plus all the upsales. You are getting 10 apps with this, 300 reselling account license. If you sell one account even for $100, you can make $30,000 by investing just $297. That is 100 times more. Okay, you have Job Finder to find people who would buy Podcaster from you. Okay, so this is the best investment you can get in 2022. You can help your business get massive traffic from podcast industry, from Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and you can help other people make their podcast to get traffic, and at the same time you can make money. So imagine, and on top of that, we will handle your support for your client, and we are giving you 30 days money back guarantee. Imagine such a big deal. So if you have any questions, please type it now. I'm about to close it. Please, just 1 minute, just one last minute. I'm just reading questions. If you have any doubt, please type it. Okay, Larry is asking, can I create an account for my VA? Yes, Larry, you can. Let's go back to the app. I'll show you from here. You go to Workspace. From Workspace, you click on Team Members, and then you can create an account for your virtual assistant and give them access to any workspace, any topic, any website you want. It's that simple. Okay, it's really, really simple. Now, Janelle is asking, can your team help me with Job Finder to make my first sales? Daniel, we will try to help you as much as possible. It's really simple. You go to Job Finder, okay, you put the keyword, simple keyword. You can put podcast creator, podcast distributor, any keyword, publisher. So you will find people who need help, and you can easily sell them Podcaster solution. We will have sales page, sales video, telemarketing script, PowerPoint script. It will be easy. And if you really want help, our team will help you. Don't worry. We care for our customers. We want to create live testimony, so our team will help you. Okay, so don't worry about that. Okay, Gary is asking, so I can create 50 podcast episodes on website? Yes, Gary. So again, I'll show you the dashboard. Here you will have your podcast websites. You can check your podcast websites and you can add 50, 100, as many podcasts you want on your website. Consistency is the key. The more you create, the more good it is for you. And you put that on Spotify, okay, easily. And how you put it, our team can help you. You can also look at the help section. It is really easy. Podcast creation, listing, agency, white label, reseller account. We have every topic covered. And on top of that, we have support team, to help you live. Imagine how cool that is. Okay. So yes, we would want to help. Jeffrey saying I'm in, Jethro saying in, Pedro saying thank you, Cheryl saying thank you, I'm in. Okay, Norman is saying Norman is saying this is the best bundle deal I have seen. View. Yes, Norman, this is the best bundle deal you will see ever, because it's not just giving you front end and upsell as one bundle. We are also giving you 10 massive app, my previous launch app, as bonus. At the same time, I'm giving you 300 account reseller license to sell Podcaster. And how would you sell it? I'm also giving you way out by having Job Finder inside the dashboard. Imagine if you compare this deal, this is one of the best investment deal you can have in 2022. Compare this with any deal you can think of, share market, crypto, anywhere. This is, even if you think pessimistically and sell one account for $100, you will still make $30,000 easily. Now, I don't want to go behind number. It's upon you. It's your own negotiation skills. You can make way much more than that or less than that. But it's about finding opportunity, finding new untapped traffic source inside podcast industry, which was difficult previously, is now really, really easy with Podcaster app. And that's why you have chance to claim this offer with both hands, because you are getting Podcaster Max. No other offer is bigger than this in podcast industry. You can go to podcaster.io/L for London /best deal, and you can get this offer. So I can see a lot of thank you from you guys. Victor saying thanks a lot, Jay. Informative call. Mike saying thanks for 10 apps. Karine, Cornell, Robert, Raquel, Emmanuel, Neeraj, Catherine. So yeah, there's a long list of thank you. Thank you guys for attending this very important call. I hope you got the information you wanted regarding podcast industry. I hope you understand how big this offer is. You take this, and I would love to see you guys kill it, make it big inside podcast industry, because it has untapped 450 million active listeners. People are running behind YouTube, people are running behind SEO, ads, and they are failing again and again, especially newbies. 99% of newbies fail because they don't know where to find client. In Podcaster, you can find client inside Job Finder. That's really easy. You can sell Podcaster. You don't have to create software for yourself. You can just take the software, take our sales material. You can sell this easily. That's how big this offer is. You have 10 apps for free. So everything is done for you. Okay, plus we will set up one website for you, white label website for any topic you want while you sit back and relax. So no offer is bigger than this. Imagine. So please go to podcaster.io/L/best deal. I'm about to close this call. If you have any doubt, please reach out to me on my Facebook. You can also reach out to us on podcaster.io/support, and we would love to help you. Jay Sharma here, your friend, your host, saying goodbye, and see you soon inside Dashboard. Thank you.